Talk about an issue that I've talked about in the past, but we recently have a little more background on, and it's in response to a lot of complaints, and that has to do with the medical marijuana facilities up and down Ventura Boulevard and throughout the city. A lot of you know several years ago the voters in California passed a law that allows compassionate use of medical marijuana with a doctor's note. And what happened afterward is these dispensaries kind of popped up everywhere throughout California, and each city is really dealing with them differently. In Los Angeles, we started getting, the police started getting a lot of complaints from neighbors about all sorts of activity going on at these facilities, including people smoking the marijuana either on site or in the parking lot, and most disturbingly problems where people would go in with their recommendation from a doctor, they'd buy their marijuana, then they'd go either in the parking lot or in the neighboring residential streets and resell it, which is not part of the law. So what Los Angeles did, what the city council did, is they adopted what was called an interim control ordinance, which was basically a zoning ordinance which said all of the places that were in existence as of November 2007, as long as they came in and registered with the city and told us they existed, they can stay while we write a permanent ordinance. But no new ones can open. Well, those of you who have noticed, especially on Ventura Boulevard, that didn't happen. And dozens of places throughout the valley have opened, including probably about 7 in Sherman Oaks alone have opened since the moratorium. The problem is, in the moratorium, there was something in there called a hardship exemption. So every single place that went out and that building and safety went out and cited for being not in compliance with the ordinance, they immediately filed a hardship exemption. And now almost 100 hardship exemptions are sitting in the City Council and the Planning and Land Use Management Committee waiting to be heard. They do not expire. They could sit there forever. And in the meantime, we in the City Attorney's Office and Building and Safety and LAPD can't take any action on them because they are right now within their administrative appeal rights. So continue to call us when you see activity going on at these places that you believe is against the law, especially if there's folks who are reselling what they just purchased. But in the meantime, and what we're doing is the places that are causing the most problems in the community, we are going to ask the City Council to schedule those for the hearing on their hardship exemptions so we can take action against them. To be honest, of late, the biggest problems that we've seen there is actually those facilities get burglarized and robbed, probably more than anything else, because they pretty much have a sign up that says, "Hi, we have drugs and cash here." So we're seeing a lot of that. So I just wanted to give you an update on that issue. Thanks.